Hello, church. My name's Brad Olson. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I've been working with children, teens, young adults, adults in marriages for over 30 years. My wife and I have called South Park Church our church home since 1986. And I remember standing in church way back when, looking around and wondering to myself, who are all these old gray haired people? Well, it turns out I'm one of them. And I might have something to say about marriage. You see, Lori and I have been married for 41 years. Oh, wait. What? What? Lori and I have been married for 42 years. That magical day on August 8th, 1982. Wait, wait. What? The magical moment that started 42 years of marital bliss began on a warm summer night on August 7th, 1981. A day I'll never forget. What I quickly discovered was she was the one. She completed me. She made me happy. I can't live without her. She meets all my needs. And since then, our marriage has been nothing but sunshine, no rainy days, and beautiful sunsets every day. Okay, let's be real. Marriage is hard. It takes work. Anyone who's married or been married any amount of time knows that. I think one of the reasons why it's hard is because we enter marriage with such unrealistic expectations about how things are supposed to be. And then we get married and we find out they're just not that way. Our culture tells us something quite different. It tells us if we find the right person to marry, then marriage comes easy. We'll be happy. If we find the right person, they'll complete us, they'll fulfill our needs. We'll live happily ever after. And not only that, we'll live in romantic bliss. And that's just not the way it is. Divorce rates hover around 40 to 45%. 15% of women and 25% of men have admitted that they've cheated on their partners. 10% of couples separate but don't divorce. And about 50% of couples say their partner is their best friend. That's it, just 50%. And sadly, as a Christ follower, those statistics aren't markedly different in the church. So let's do something about that. God wants us not only to survive, but to thrive in our relationships. So we want you to join us for a 4-part seminar series on marriage and relationships called What I Wish I Knew Before I Do. We're going to talk about some realistic expectations, how our past can get in the way of our present and trip us up in our marriage, how to navigate conflict in more helpful ways, most importantly, how to foster connection and companionship that leads to more contentment in a relationship. We'll kick this off on Sunday evening, February 25th at 6:30 p.m. We're going to do this for 4 consecutive Sundays. We're going to be as short, simple, practical, and to the point as possible. You're going to hear talk about a particular marital topic or relationship issue for about 45 minutes. We're going to save 30 minutes of time for some discussion time and question and answer. That's it. 4 Sundays in a row, 1 hour and 15 minutes of your time. We'll even have childcare available for young families to make this a bit easier to be a part of. I hope you join us. Thanks.